By the middle of the 1950s, any new flying operator in the Saskatchewan North faced established private competition as well as a formidable Saskatchewan Government Airways. Anyone trying to set up a new shop in the North would have to know both the private and the government business sectors. Few were better prepared for this than former SGA manager Floyd Glass. In this picture, we see a de Havilland Beaver owned by Athabasca Airways unloading bags of wild rice in Laurent. Glass resigned from Saskatchewan Government Airways in 1950 and went to British Columbia, where he piloted Canso flying boats and Norseman aircraft along the coast of British Columbia for Queen Charlotte Airlines. Not content to fly for someone else, within 2 years he was looking for a place to start his own air charter service. His search led him right back to the area he knew best, northern Saskatchewan. In this photo, we see an Athabasca Airways Turbo Beaver at the company's base in La Ronge. It was purchased from the Yukon government in the 1970s. In 1954, Floyd Glass submitted a proposal to the Air Transport Board for a charter service out of La Ronge in Prince Albert. Saskatchewan Government Airways opposed the application, as would be expected, but the board said that competition was necessary and there was room for more operators. By February 1955, Glass and his new company, Athabasca Airways, were ready to do business. With the help of two financial partners, Glass bought a new Cessna 180 CF-HZE and based it at La Ronge. His office was a small building purchased from Prince Albert Chamber of Commerce and moved to La Ronge. Business was so good that 2 months later, he bought another Cessna 180 CF-IEA and based it at either La Ronge or Prince Albert, depending on where it was needed. He also earned his aircraft maintenance engineer's license that year. This photo depicts a Athabasca Airways Twin Otter. In 1959, Floyd Glass bought Meadow Lake Air Services from Chilquist Construction in Saskatoon. The deal included one building, two Cessna 180 and two Cessna 195 aircraft, and two full-time pilots. Just as important, Glass gained a license allowing him to operate heavier aircraft. He also gained an airbase at Buffalo Narrows on the northwest side of the province. He closed the Meadow Lake base and sold the Cessna 195 and 180 aircraft. For a year, he operated from Buffalo Narrows under the old name. He then merged the company into Athabasca Airways. One of the pilots, Maurice Graham, stayed on at the Buffalo Narrows base until his retirement. Athabasca Airways was the first company in Saskatchewan to operate helicopters.